It's over. It's officially finally over after a year of waiting and waiting to see where Deshaun lands. It's finally over. So the Houston Texans finally decide to trade Deshaun Watson to the Cleveland Browns because of Deshaun Watson's choice. Not to mention, he'll be getting a new contract worth five years and 230 mil. So the Browns get a fifth round pick in Deshaun Watson, of course. In the Texans side, they get 3 first rounds, a, a third round pick, and a fourth. Here are my thoughts on this. 3 first round picks were expected, but for them not to get a second round pick, like 2 seconds, and a pair of young players, defensive players. I mean, I'm good with 3 first rounds, but no second rounds and at least a player or two. I mean, not gonna say that they got fleeced, but no seconds and a player or two. I gotta say it's a red flag in my opinion, because I feel like we could have had key players for key positions that could be filled up. But not to mention, the future is still bright. So Houston will have a total of 6 first rounders, and as of this year, the Texans will have the third round pick and the 13th pick. Are they going to use that 13th pick or either trade up or trade down? But it's becoming guaranteed that the Texans must hit on all their first round picks, because the Texans need a lot of weapons, a lot of firepower on both sides of the ball. And I'll say one key splash in free agency would do the trick, but I gotta say, either way, the future is still pretty much bright at this point. But more importantly, I'm just happy that Deshaun Watson is finally traded from my team. I mean, I gotta say, the Cleveland Browns was definitely surprising. After talks of being traded to either Atlanta or New Orleans, but the Cleveland Browns, of all teams that were mentioned, I gotta say, it was a pretty honest shocker, to be exact. But I'm just glad that the Deshaun Watson saga can officially rest. But at the same time, I feel like Houston could have got at least 2 seconds and a player or two, a starter or two defensively, because I wanted to be able to eliminate big plays in 2022. You know, based on what our schedule looks like, and not to mention, the Houston Texans host the Browns in 2022, which means Deshaun Watson is going to be making an appearance back into Houston. And if I was to guess what the reaction is going to be like, it's not guaranteed, but I say it'll be a negative reaction. You know, but yeah, I'm happy he's gone. Now I can finally move on to the future, and hopefully, not to mention, feel like a serial, even though with no seconds and no players in return. I mean, feel like Casario could still build up this roster, you know, great enough to start contending for something important. I mean, may not be this year, but about 2023 or 2024 should be good to go by then. But oh, happy day! I'm happy Deshaun is gone. So that's it. That's all. LTH checking on the body here. Good riddance, Deshaun. Good riddance. Go Texans.